I don't want to stop, Lewis Hamilton said. He said that on the radio, mid-race, to Ferrari. This wasn't just a moment of miscommunication. This was Hamilton, a seven-time world champion, challenging the command center of the most legendary team in Formula One. And here's what no one in the paddock will say out loud. He might have been right. Because under the surface of Ferrari's optimal strategy lies a pattern of systemic mistrust, fragmented logic, and outdated conservatism, one that's been killing races for over a decade. This isn't just about tires. It's about control. And Hamilton? He's starting to take some of it back. Let's break down what really happened in Austria and why it signals a much deeper war brewing inside Ferrari's garage. Let's talk facts. Lap 20-something. Hamilton's running P4. On hards. Managing well. He radios in, "My tires are okay. Can I extend?" Riccardo Adami, calm as ever. Box. 20 laps. Hamilton blunt. "I don't want to stop." What followed? The box call held. He pitted. He finished P4. And on paper, nothing changed. But behind the scenes, something did. Because Lewis Hamilton has raced over 300 Grand Prix. He's worked with the best strategists in the business. He knows when a car has more life. And when he gets overridden without proper discussion, he's not just questioning a strategy call. He's questioning Ferrari's operating model. Jerome D'Ambrosio, standing in for Fred Vasseur, played it cool in the post-race interviews. "We just did the standard, optimal strategy." That's the problem. Standard, optimal, safe, predictable. But when your lead driver, arguably the most intuitive in F1 history, is telling you in real time that he has more to give, and you ignore it, you're not optimizing a race. You're smothering it. And let's be clear, this wasn't a strategic fight for victory. The McLarens were gone. George Russell was behind. Ferrari was in their own pocket of clean air. So why not let Lewis push the tire window a few laps longer? Why not gather live degradation data, test an offset strategy, or even just let your star driver feel in control? Because Ferrari doesn't do risk. Ferrari does protocol. Even if it means sacrificing the very edge a driver like Hamilton is hired to deliver. Here's the part you won't hear on Sky or F1 TV. Lewis Hamilton didn't come to Ferrari just to race. He came to redefine them. And that's already creating quiet tremors across the Scuderia. Behind closed doors, Hamilton and D'Ambrosio, both new to Ferrari, both Mercedes-bred, have been in deep restructuring talks with Leclerc and the engineering staff. That's not PR spin. That's real. Because for Ferrari to evolve, it's not just about parts and upgrades. It's about mentality. And Hamilton knows it. He's been part of a modern, dominant team, one where driver feedback shapes the car, not just lap data. And now, he's stuck in a system where strategy is executed from spreadsheets, not instinct. It's not malicious, but it is broken. Ferrari has hired one of the best drivers of all time, but they've handed him a script and expect him to read lines, not rewrite them. And here's where it gets real. Hamilton's challenge on the radio, that was a signal to the engineers, the fans, and maybe even to Leclerc. If you want me here, really want me here, then trust me. Let me drive this team as much as I drive the car. Ferrari said it was the optimal strategy. But optimal isn't what Lewis Hamilton was built for. He was built for improvisation, for feel, for redefining the edge of possibility when the data says no. And if Ferrari won't let him lean into that, they haven't signed a savior. They've signed a symbol and put him in chains. The question now isn't whether Hamilton can win with Ferrari. It's whether Ferrari can get out of his way long enough to let him try. So the next time you hear Lewis say, "I don't want to stop," know this, he's not talking about tires. He's talking about how this team operates. And he's just getting started.